Hello YouTube. So I was recently informed by Matt Pat of Game Theory that YouTube has made some edits to the system that now require YouTubers content every day in order to stay, maintain, or become relevant. Now here's the funny thing. YouTube is doing something right, and they are doing something wrong. See, the YouTube system is supposed to put views in, like, the back seat. As YouTube video providers make content that displays them, their personality, who they are, and what they have to share with the world in the next generation of technology and media. So putting up today's YouTube content productions on that day's list of videos that are recommended for viewers. That is kind of a good thing, because that is sticking to YouTube's platform of putting the YouTuber on YouTube and getting the YouTuber's ideas out there. But they're also doing something wrong, as I said before. See, YouTube is made up of two kinds of YouTubers. Those who are able to put themselves out there day in and out at least once a day and create content every day. Those are the people who this new system is going to popularize. But people like Matt Pat and Simon Lore, Wedge from The Magic Show, The Command Zone, and a few other places, they don't exactly put something out every single day just because they can and they're free to have these creative juices flowing 24/7. If that were the case, and we were all like that, YouTube, this wouldn't be a problem. But for those of us who use YouTube and aren't that creative, I mean, we all have our falling points. Just look at the most recent episode of Pitch. Ginny Baker literally steams herself out. We all steam out eventually. And what this new system is doing is putting the pressure on people to actually make a video every day. A quality video that is like 9 hours long. In a generation where the average attention span is no longer than 15 minutes. And that's the max amount of time a video is allowed for when producing on a non-verified YouTube account. So that begs the question, what is YouTube really trying to do here? See, YouTube is trying to become the next television. Yeah, but you've already got us occasionally sitting down in front of our computers instead of the TV to watch funny cat videos and whatever Jacksepticeye or PewDiePie can come up with to make us laugh. Now you're trying to make this the new TV. That is one heck of a tall order. Your website, youtube.com, is not a TV medium. You may think you're trying to make it into a TV medium, but it is not a TV medium. Not inherently, anyhow. See, YouTube is very special. Because unlike TV, you don't have to be a 100% completely talented, trained professional in acting, theater, or otherwise in order to become one of the top players. I mean, just look at MatPat. He's got 3 channels: Game Theory, Film Theory, and GT Live. He's not an actor. Heck, if you asked him to recite Macbeth from Act 1, Scene 1, Line 1, all the way into Act 5, Scene 7, Line 58, he wouldn't be able to do that at any point in his life unless he was reading it out of the book himself and then mouthing the words as he recorded the voiceover. Recorded to the voiceover. I mean, look at me. I'm just talking on YouTube. And you guys are going to see on the view count that I'm not going to be doing very well on this video unless, for some reason, the fact that I'm talking about YouTube's new system is going to make my channel anyhow half as good as Jacksepticeye or... Because if that happens, you know YouTube's broken. But comedy aside, YouTube is supposed to be a media forum for the people to put their word and their views on the internet so that they can be known and their personalities set in the history books so that they don't have to go to dust and be forgotten about. Like Jane Oliver Washington, or some random name like that just happens to be someone who may or may not have existed, but was not put in the history books because they were not a great war hero, they were not a philosopher, scientist, actor, or otherwise that made great pay or great movement in the world. For example, if it weren't for the 19th Amendment, to the American Constitution of the United States in the North American continent, many people, like Mary Curry, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, and those in the modern day, like Dove Cameron, Taylor Swift, Shakira, Kesha, and many others would not have seen their day in the spotlight. It would just be ancient Rome all over again. Women would be rightless. They would have no privilege, and they would, men having their way, simply be incubators for future generations of the human biology and nothing more. It is for this similarity to what YouTube does with the average everyday person that I have to bring this up. Regularly, you have to be famous in order to have a word that you can put on the internet of our minds, which is known as education and formal media, for anyone to even give a flying crap who the heck you are. YouTube does something different, because if you can get a good amount of people to watch a quality video, whether it be you singing a parody of Let It Go, or just playing a game that someone else made because you want to give other people advice on how to play the game and enjoy it to the best of their abilities, well then good for you, because you're using YouTube the right way. But if you have to make a video every day just for someone to see your message, just for someone to understand that you are having problems with the fact that the average attention span of the human race is 15 minutes, or that video games or internet media is becoming our form of intelligence, our form of the Renaissance, heck, our form of what art even is, and you're producing fart videos, then you're using YouTube wrong,